I thought you didn't need it.
Yeah.
I thought it was No Shave November.
It is No Shade
Let
November.
it grow, let it show. Let your soul glow.
Not the soul glow.
That's what
man.
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why it's home for the Unfiltered Thoughts, where we have the rawest
Conversations.
with the realest
With the realest.
insights. That's what I'm talking about, you know. What's up, everybody? We crockin' here, man. Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Thoughts.
up,
We
dude?
got D-Lo in the house with AKA Mr. Sticks. You know what I'm saying? What's cracking with y'all, man? How y'all doing today?
What's the deal, man? Chili
Another
Mo.
day, another day.
Another day, another dollar. Hey, man, you know it's been a minute since we all got together. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do a round robin to see how things going on in everybody's life.
Round
You know what I
robin.
mean? You know? Oh, a round robin is a quick check-in, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Just a quick check-in, you
I
know?
don't know. There's some Detroit slang. I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's
Man.
what I'm talking about. All right, Sticks, you want to kick us off, man? What's been going on with you, baby?
Man, you know, it's usual. Dealing with this music, trying to get that off the ground. Other than that, man, doing this work and trying to get out there. I recently been looking into real estate seminars. I got a friend of mine back home. He doing a whole lot. He got a global company, so he had seminars every third Tuesday. So I'm gonna start looking into that. More information on that coming for y'all, for those who interested, entrepreneurs, and more people trying to get themselves together. Other than that, man, you know me, one day at a time.
Man, that's that round table elite, huh?
Always.
That's that round table. What's cracking, 313? Talk to me, baby.
Man, you know me, man. Chili Mo all the way. Just keeping it going every day, man. Like he say, far as the music, man, getting these shows together that we about to be doing. You know, just waking up every day, keeping it going, man. Can't do more than none less, man.
Oh, man, you said we got some upcoming projects? What you talking about?
Yeah, man, we got a couple showcases about to be popping off, man.
Ooh, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Couple of videos about to be dropping, man. Couple of EPs about to be dropping, man. Everybody dropping, man. I'm loving it right now.
What's the name of that LLC?
Foreign Exchange Sound LLC.
There we go. Foreign Exchange Sound LLC, y'all. You
There you
know.
go, check that out.
Check.
He tell her check.
He's silly.
Hey, y'all, that's what's up, y'all, man. You know, hey.
Hold on, what about you?
Oh.
You
Uh-oh.
gonna sit here and try to don't do that.
Hey, what's
Your
up, man?
turn.
You know, I was about to go in, you know, but see, he wanted to get me so bad. That's how Sticks, he just be on me. That's why they call him Sticks like that, you know. But, you know, I'm rocking the No Shave November, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here, you know, still building the bridges, doing what I can do every day, man. This is my life. So when the last time the people saw me, I'm doing the same thing, you know, staying encouraged, going through the struggle, going through the motions, you know. Our government was shut down for 40-something days, you know what I'm saying? As soon as it opened, we started feeling it. Right after
Grocery
that, 40.
stores empty yet?
Nah, they're not empty, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, with no money around, you know, no snap cards, you know.
That's what I'm saying. They just flooded them. I figured everybody be thinking it's Black Friday or something. You know,
it is
grocery
coming
store.
up.
Man.
Black Friday is on the rise, you know.
It don't bother me none. I don't celebrate them holidays.
You see? What about you?
I done went without for too long. I'm alright.
Man, hey. Another day, man.
That's just
let
a
the
waste of
people
money.
get it,
Yeah,
man.
I need my money.
Let the people do
I
what
tell
they do.
you, I love to just let the people do them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
Let do what they do.
it's people out here struggling. I'm part of that group. You know what I'm saying? So it's people in a worse situation than me. I just continue to be a beacon of hope, a light, a listening ear, an example. You know, those things is what's important. You know, to know that you're not alone. You know, it's important that you know that. You know, because we sit up in these spaces, we get in our spaces, and we think we the only one going through. We think we the only one. Nobody understands us, and we got to stop doing that because it's a whole community of us. And we just have to learn how to come together. Like we learn how to do Unfiltered Thoughts. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right.
So with that thought, y'all, man, to kick the show off, this question right here, I want to ask y'all. I would like an answer. And can you remember a moment when you realized your voice had power? Can you remember the moment that you realized that your voice has power? And what happened?
I can remember.
All right, let's kick it.
Uh, this is during my federal incarceration, and I was going through I wouldn't call it a phase. I guess I was going with my study phase. I was reading everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out. So I always rap. We always did little things on the yard. So I always wanted to get into public speaking. So I just used to try it out. And then I would go to the place where they would have the religious groups with me. Not all together, but on their day. You know what I'm saying? Like the chapel. You know what I'm saying? So we're going there. And the Moors and the Muslims would have days where they go in there, they would invite brothers, anybody. You could be from anywhere, anything, you know what I'm saying, any kind, and come in there and speak and do this and that. So I just did that for a few minutes, and then after a while, they would ask me to just step through and speak, and then, like, I would hit the yard, and the younger brothers would be like, calling me Farrakhan. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? So, and I wouldn't even be preaching to them. I'm just not like no Bible word or none of that. I'm just on some, so y'all got to do better with y'all. Like, this is what y'all going to do type. And they like, man, you know how they be gone with all that. And that's how we interacted with each other. But anyway, back to the subject. I was doing that, and it led up to me doing the thing for June. No, I volunteered to do a speaking for Juneteenth. And after that, it just opened my eyes to how many people would be listening to me. And because I had younger guys, I had older guys, and, you know, I'm expecting the younger brothers, like my peers and younger. At the time, I was probably like 26, 27. You feel me?
Okay.
So I'm expecting them to be like, you know what I'm saying, joking around, get your ass on, or even afterwards, not doing, because we got strict rules and laws, you know what I'm saying? So even after, like, man, that shit was weak, or woo. The whole time, they like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you might got something. So that's when I realized, like.
So you broke that Juneteenth down.
I mean, me, I'm like this, just like we do on here. I go speak. I read something and I could regurgitate it back to you in my understanding, and if it makes sense. That's how I gauge myself or how well I'm doing this when I'm interacting with the crowd and when I'm speaking, because I'm not speaking from a script that I know you're gonna understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you feeling it, then I got to be doing something right. So that's how it was. I just go in there, I tell them how, because it's all interrelatable if you really look at it.
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's just maybe seen as a different color or a different garment or whatever you may have. You feel me? But to me, it's all tied together. So if you speak real, you should be able to reach somebody.
I just liked it. I just felt that was interesting that, you found it when you were speaking about the Juneteenth. I went over there to Texas and went to the pier where they came in. So it was just a hell of an experience to go through the tour and to go through what they went through, because that was a time that those was the last people who didn't know that they were free. So that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's why I say, man. I went through my learning phase, and I just anything that I didn't know, I was gravitating towards. You know what I'm saying? So it just led to a lot of small expeditions that took me trying different things throughout my stay.
So now that you identified when you realized that voice was powerful, what you been doing with it since?
Understand it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, to me, if you got tools, can't nobody use them but you. Feel me? If this is your trade, it's your trade. Why not learn everything you got in your disposal? You feel me? And truly understand it. You can make your first step at any time, and until you do, you never went nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
People don't start judging you until you start moving and talking. Now you getting held to expectations.
Hmm. Okay.
So you
Okay.
might as well look at what you got and move with everything that you got to the best of your ability. Now you got an advantage on the world. Because a lot of people got talents that they don't even recognize.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't recognize it, you going to hit and miss with it.
Right. 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 I like that. I like that. What you got over there, D-Lo, man? What was going on when you realized that your voice has power?
I mean, he was kind of picking up where I was gonna pick up at because I would say really doing with the music,
Okay.
dealing with different artists and people know I'm an artist first. So with I knew then when I'm continuing to put out my music, people coming up to me, they like my music and all this and that. But when it started getting different, when other artists start asking me for advice,
Mm.
asking
Mm.
me, what I'm saying, how do I do this and how should I structure this type of song or whatever the case may be. Even though I'm still a team player, but it's feel different now when they coming to me like, hey, how you think I should do this on this? Really asking me deep questions for their music. You know what I'm saying? It's different, if it's my music, but you asking me to help you construct your, your music. So when people come to me and ask me those type of questions and ask me my input on what they should do, I feel different with that. You know what I'm saying? People, a lot of people ain't never asked me, things like that. A lot of people just do what they do.
Right.
But once other people trying to do what I do start asking me, you know what I'm saying, helping them and all that, it hit a little different.
Mm. Mm. So what do that do for you?
It motivate me to keep myself going.
Mm.
Cause obviously they see something in me. You know what I'm saying? If they asking me for whatever the case may be, so I'm embracing it.
Right.
Can't
Right.
do nothing but embrace it.
Right. And I asked the viewer, you sitting there watching this right now, can you remember a moment? Can you remember a moment when you realized your voice has power? And what are you doing with it? I can tell you, I can remember my moment. It's through all my life. You know, the things that I learned, the situations that I've been put in, the influence that I had. I can remember coming up in the drug game in Detroit. I'll be the youngest coming in. I'll do my work and sit in the dope house, and I will grind from the bottom. And then you got your pickup, and drop off people that's over you. And next thing I know, I'm in one of those positions at such a young age. So when I learned about my voice, it's just speaking up, you know, and I had to learn through the course of my life where to have my voice at, because that's what I was looking for throughout my journey. I've been in the church, I've been over here, been over there, did a little bit of this, did a little bit of that. But the longest thing that I have ever done in my entire life is building community bridges. And, I'm proud to say that in 51. I found my place here just by simply talking about truth, talking about principles, being an example, understanding, being a listening ear. All those things that we all have addressed in each one of our paths still going the same way. That's the neat thing about this time. So that's something that I liked it when we were speaking earlier about that, the different paths. And then it was even a quote from Psalms 23:1. And to relate back to what Sticks was talking about when he was mentioning about when I had asked him, well, what are you doing with that voice now? He said, I'm understanding it, and I'm learning it. I'm learning about the tools. See, that's important. That's vital. When you realize you have it, you have to learn how to apply it. You have to learn what works for you, And another story I like to use is another parable that's in our great book that we like to, that we look for guidance, is the parable about the three sons. The father gave them each talents. One son went and buried it. One son went and squandered it away. One son went and did what was righteous with it. Who do you think the father was most disappointed with? It tells you in the parable. The one who did nothing with his talents. That says a lot. So when you realize that your voice is powerful, it's important for you to start taking them steps. Agree with me?
Definitely.
What you got to add to that, Sticks?
Man, you said it all. Shit, do what you gotta do and don't think about it, man. You got something you want to do, just go for it. Win, lose, or draw.
D-Lo?
Shit, if you realize you got that type of voice, man, you just can't be afraid to use it.
There we go. Like that part. All right. Here we go. Here go another food for thought. Why do you think so many people struggle to speak up for themselves, even when they know they should? Why?
Two reasons. In my mind,
Go right.
in my opinion, one would either be peer pressure or self-esteem issues, which can naturally they can tie into each other. But some people, I take that back. Not self-esteem issues, morality issues
Okay.
is what I meant to say. Peer pressure or morality issues, meaning either you don't want to disappoint nobody, you know what I'm saying, or you feel like you got to be the bigger person all the time until eventually you realize it's doing something to you. You can't let everything slide. That's what I mean by morality issues, meaning you don't know whether a person getting off on you or not at the times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to be the bigger person and let stuff slide, but it's another to not know when you just being a coward by giving in just because you want to avoid conflict or whatever.
That's like the conversation we was having when we was talking about deceit.
Yeah.
Being the number one fan.
Yeah.
What you got over there, D-Lo?
I mean, basically, people might just be scared to use that type of voice. Don't want to deal, like he say, don't want to deal with that. So they just shy away from whatever opportunities presents. But that's just something they gonna have to overcome over time if they, you know what I'm saying, if they want to be that type of person to speak up. I mean, it ain't like how we is. We ain't going for none of that. So it's different. So it's something that's already kind of in you, for real,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. So,
But then you got issues to where these people who boast and brag and carry themselves so highly, they still fall to the same gimmicks and the same things. They just mask it with a different thing.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, this the big homie, or this my boss, this my manager. You know what I'm saying? It's not my place to do that. So I don't know. I just look at it as either you scared or
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, you don't understand something.
I think it's a learned behavior. What y'all say about that?
What's that? It's
It's
can be. I mean,
it's a learned behavior. Not to you taught not to speak up. You taught to go with the norm. You taught to.
I mean, yeah, but no, because if we starting by proper household, then you talk to differentiate. Like, you know,
Keyword what you said. Proper household. How many
Yeah.
proper households is there out there, D-Lo?
I mean, hey,
And a lot, I guess. It ain't a lot, I guess.
I mean, even with that, we could go even. When I say proper, I'm not meaning two parents, just that and the third. I'm talking about raised with morals and principles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because a woman can raise a house full of kids, a man can raise, but it takes a specific individual on either side to do it. That's first and foremost.
That's
So
correct.
we not
That's
just
correct.
speaking about no any individual when we say these things. We speak about any individual when we talking about the lesser and the negative of it, because the masses fit that stereotype more than you do a proper woman or man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when you say it can be learned into, yeah, but you also teach, like if you tell your child, stop snitching, you're going to also tell your child, if you see somebody doing something wrong, you come tell me. that right there should trigger the brain and say, hey, these are similar, but I'm not getting the same result.
Let me give you an example of what I mean by learned behavior. Throughout my life, I'm 51, y'all. I started having kids at an early age. And I just had a grandson. His birthday was just yesterday. Okay? And for the first time, I go out and buy gifts. I'm putting thought into what I want to get. I'm not going to get the norm, just some cars, some guns, football, basketball. I'm not going to do none of those things. What I'm doing with him is I went and got him a toolbox with some tools.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? Got him a collection of heavy equipment, dump truck, excavator, bulldozer. See what I'm saying? Right. So I got him the toolbox so he can know where the screwdriver is. This is what it goes to. This is the hammer, and you use it to do this. Mm-hmm. These cubes go in this, made this certain way. So the whole toy is created for him to think. This is at 2 years old, because he just turned 2. Mm. This my man's son. Okay? So we sitting up doing it. I'm showing him how to do it, everything. By the end of the time he done left me, within an hour and a half, he know how to work the whole tool kit. Mm. He know the hammer. He know the hammer go to the nail. He knew the screw, Philip, go into the screw. He knew the wrench, go onto the wrench. He know how to open the drawer. He knew how to hang up the tools. Mm. That's what I wanted to put in him.
Right.
To teach him how to build. Instead of just going to get him a gun and teach him pow, or a ball to throw a pass. You see what I'm saying? And I got this, y'all, from a historical trip that me and my family take. Never forget it. You done heard me talk about this on the podcast more than once. The Moody family. He taught his 8-year-old daughter the egg business with 3 chickens. Mm. And by the time she was 18, she had $1 million business.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, go Google it. These were foreigners that came over to this country. They didn't own no cotton fields, but they bought the cotton and sent it home. They employed black people and paid them their worth. In the time when we wasn't getting that. That's why it sticks out so much. The people cared. See what I'm saying? I just had to share that with y'all. You know, because that is powerful, man.
Oh yeah, you're right.
About changing the course and breaking the curse. Them chains has been broke. And I want to make sure that the next person don't reconnect.
Right.
That's why we talking these truths. That's why we doing what we doing. Ain't it a message in your music?
Yep.
Ain't it a message in your music?
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's why I say it's a learned behavior. For those who, because I didn't speak up at a time, I didn't think it mattered.
Right.
I had to reteach myself. Let me ask you a question. Did you have to reteach yourself, Sticks?
Yep.
Oh.
Still doing it.
Oh. Because that's how you get that understanding, ain't you? About that power in that voice, correct?
Yep.
What about you, Mr. 313?
Definitely.
Mr. Foreign Exchange. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely is right now.
you feeling me? Hey, man, this thing is real. This thing is real. All right, let's go. Let's go to what role does self awareness play in becoming fully empowered in your own life?
Play the ultimate role. Whatever, I mean, if you fully self-aware, everything else around you is aware. I mean, you're going to be aware of everything else around you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want to elaborate, D-Lo?
That's basically right what he said. Cause if you aware, that mean if you got good awareness, that mean you aware as soon as you stepping out that door, as soon as you waking up, you aware of what you thinking, you aware of what you about to think, what somebody else, you know what I'm saying, got going for them. Just and that's basically a critical role in life, just being aware. Period.
So let me ask you this question, D-Lo. How do a person become self-aware?
Mm. Basically by understanding themselves.
Woo! Do you understand yourself? Do you understand yourself?
I'm learning. I'm learning.
What about you, Sticks? Do you understand yourself?
For the most part, I might.
I'm alright. Yeah. So, can either one of y'all give me an example of that self-awareness playing a part?
It's knowing when you bringing negativity to a situation that you got no hopes and bringing no positivity to.
Yeah. That's about right there.
And removing yourself before the situation can hit negativity.
That's good awareness. Knowing it's about to go down. Get up out of there.
Paying attention to the signs and symbols. Is that what you just said, Sticks?
I mean, yeah. And show me. I mean, you can sum it up as that, yeah.
Okay. So let me ask y'all this real quick. How can someone begin reclaiming their voice if they feel unheard, overlooked, or silenced?
That go back to what you said of something being a learned behavior.
Huh?
How can someone begin reclaiming their voice if they feel unheard, overlooked, or silenced?
Remove yourself in this situation.
Okay. That's it? Just remove yourself?
No, I mean, first you gotta remove yourself from the situation, and then, or you remove yourself from the situation, and put yourself around people that value your opinion. Ain't nobody you're not gonna be respected by everybody. That's redundant to even think. So, go find your people first. Fuck on somewhere.
I like that.
But you said reclaim, so they had it.
So, hey, see that's a thought, ain't it?
Yeah, that just hit me.
You reclaim. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
you got to see, for anybody to take something from you, you got to have it.
That's what I. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that goes back to being a learned behavior. Try speaking up again.
I mean, it can go from that, but in my mind, the way I saw it to understand the question is like dealing with hierarchy or authority. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might get around you because they value your opinion or they value your hustle or whatever. And after time go on, they start to lack value in it. That's not saying y'all initial meeting was bad. It's just saying you done overstayed your welcome or you done overstayed your use. So you gotta go, you know what I'm saying? You not never finna be like, oh, you did me wrong. I gotta take my power back from you. No. You get the fuck on, man. You go find you some people that's doing what you doing that need your help. you ain't nobody gonna be there with you when it's over with. You got to be comfortable in your everyday life by yourself and be grateful that you can go out and deal with other people. That's how you get stopped giving people your pal.
Mm.
Somebody don't like what you doing if you're not gonna put your hands on them. Get away from them.
Mm.
Yeah.
They not gonna put their hands on you. Get away from them.
Mm-hmm. And if you never even realize that you had a voice, and those examples apply to you, hey, take what's yours. You see what I'm saying?
Basically.
Reclaim what's rightfully yours. You know, because we do give it away.
Yeah, but is it still yours if you give it away?
That's why you say you got to reclaim it.
I found when I found out that I had one, when I found out that my voice mattered, I refused to give it away.
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? See, when I found out that it mattered, that this is who I am, I keep. And I have people that been around me for 8-10 years, and they would they would contest to that. And Doug gonna be Doug. But one thing they can tell you is that I have grown, I have adapted. They done seen challenges overcome. They seen changes. They seen growth. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
But then you got that hater crew out there that just continue to see all your fault.
No, that's going to be out there.
That's why we're talking about reclaiming. Because that voice, hey, that's what it does. You know? Walking these paths, y'all, these experiences that you hear on this show, these examples, man, these are coming from the heart. It's coming from experience. Things we done been through on this journey. And we just want to pay it forward and give it to you. And in the process of it, you take it and chew it up, maul it over, and take this or take that and get what you can get out of it to help your situation. Just knowing the whole process that you got to be true to you. You got something you want to say to the people, man, before we wrap this up?
Stay sucker free.
Stay sucker free.
Nah, but for real, man, it's a long journey, man. Like the late great Nip said, it's a marathon, man. Ain't no point in trying to sprint to the end of this motherfucker.
A marathon. What you got, D-Lo?
Man, just wake up every day, man. Just keep pushing it forward, man. Like he say, get 10 towards any negative, get away from it, man. Simple as that.
Anything that's not uplifting, encouraging you, motivating you, I encourage you to do it for yourself. Because that ripple effect will work its way out. Each one of us, our journeys, we had to start working on self. That's what got us here where we at today. And we continue to apply those tools. You heard Stick say he understanding. That means he learning. That's what I'm doing. I'm continuing to learn. Every time you see me, I'm coming to share something that I done learned. It's not a day that go by. I learned something. If it's from someone, about someone, I learned something. And regardless of how dark it is, I'm always looking for that light. Always. What you got, D-Lo? What you got, man? Tell the people, send the people out with something, baby.
Tell us send people
He
out.
say,
What's up?
like, what? He just hit me on with that and send people out with something. I mean, like I just say, man, hey, man, if you want to make it happen, it's up to you to make it happen, man.
That's it.
Can't nobody else do it for you. Somebody can probably do it with you, but at the end of the day, it's just you, man.
That's it.
It's
Show
just you, man.
Right.
Ooh, old Sticks went with a throwback, baby. Nah, Tell me where that come from, y'all, in the comments, and you will get a guest spot on the Unfiltered Thoughts. Bam! Talk to me, y'all. All right, y'all. Want to give a quick. I know y'all got y'all putting y'all list together, y'all, but I just want to give a quick shout out to all these businesses up here in Jefferson City, Missouri, y'all. Here we go. We got Fly Faster Fashion House. They got that vintage used clothing line, that throwback clothing line. Then you got New True Clothing. You know what I'm saying? They get you pressed up with your name and special events, and they got their own clothing brand. Then you got Tawanda's Cafeteria Soul Food Joint. You got Cool Runnings Jamaican Restaurant. Then you got Mitchell Cuisines, his Jamaican food truck. Then you got Nigerian Cuisine. Oh man, when they get their storefront, it's gonna be nice. But right now they doing them pop-up restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Vander with Bodies by Vander. You know what I'm saying? Then you got that unique custom designs. You know he do that airbrush as well. You see what I'm saying? Then you got that A.L. Andrews Janitorial Services up here in Jeff City, along with Johnson's Barber and Beauty Shop, along with Capital Barber Academy, baby. When you go to school, you know what I'm saying? Learn them entrepreneur schools. You see what I'm saying? Then you got Woke's Photography, Poise Makeup. Then you got Gizmo's Professional Detailing, y'all. That's just a few shout outs to our small pillars up here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, when I put this list together, and I know that this is not even everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
What you got, Sticks?
Man, you know me, man. Same old till next time, man. Shout out to the homie KPC, No Sleep, Golden Behavior Apparel. Keep it on, you know how we going. Shout out to my homie OG, you done got me on the spot, man. I'm trying to check this out, man. Y'all know y'all is, man. You ever been with me, you gon' forever be with me. I got you when I got you, man.
Oh, that's why I love Sticks, baby. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real.
Silly.
What you got, D-Lo?
Man, just want to give a shout out to all my DJs, man. Coalition DJs, St. Louis, Detroit, man. Atlanta, man. Keep pushing, man. Shout out to my guy out here, Flavor Foods, man. He got some nice little chicken wing dinners, man. Y'all might want to check out, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Just keep it pushing, man. Shout out to us up here too, man.
Yeah. We got the moment. All right, y'all. Peace and love. Till next time. Hit that like, share, and subscribe, baby, and leave us some comments. Peace.